Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with another DIY. I actually have 3 DIYs in this one video on different body harnesses. If you like what you see, just continue watching. Okay you guys, so for this project you would need either a hot glue gun or needle and thread. Some elastic, I have 3 different sizes. Right now only 2 is shown. The studs are optional. The wire ring you would need the crimp. These are called Crimped Closures. You would need, and you will also need some scissors, some glue sticks if you choose to hot glue it together, and this little tool right here. I'm not sure what it's called, but yeah, this is all that you need. Everything I do believe was under $5 each, because even including the hot glue gun, that was only $5. As you guys can see, the elastic is pretty cheap, and everything came from either Hobby Lobby or Michaels. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so for your first body harness, you're going to need the thickest elastic. I prefer the thickest one. Yeah, so I'm going to tie this around my waist. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm going to measure this around my waist, like right up under my bust, and I'm going to pull it because I want this to be kind of tight but not too tight. You don't want it to be too tight where you can't get in and out of it, but you want to you don't want it loose either where it will fall down or anything. So yeah, just keep in mind that this will have to go over your head and then down into under your bust. I'm going to cut out my measurement. Next, I'm just going to glue the back. I'm going to glue it straight like this, together like this. That way when I put it on, it can go like this and be seamlessly. Okay, so this was the part I cut out. Like I said, I'm just going to put it together like that and glue the ends together just like that. Okay, so now that that is glued, my waistband is glued together, I'm just going to slip it on. Okay, so next I'm taking the smallest elastic band that I have, and I'm just going to wrap it around my neck and make sure it connects in the middle. I'm just going to glue this together. So this is how our first one will look. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is find the spot that I glued it, and I'm going to flip it inside and find the middle. So my middle of my back will be where I glued it at, and the middle of my front will be right in front of it. So it looks like this if you turn it in. Hope you guys can see that. But basically I'm just finding the middle of my elastic band, and I'm just going to hot glue this to it. Put my 2 pieces together, apply some glue. 2 little drops. Like so. I'm just going to use my little tool to smash it together. Okay, so for the second body harness, I have my medium elastic. It's this thick. And I have my small elastic. And I also have 2 round wire rings. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is make a choker. So you don't want it to actually choke you. So make sure it's not super tight. It's not going all the way around your neck. Keep that in mind. I'm actually going to put one of these babies right in the middle, like so. So what you want to do is measure out like a full circle around your neck. Make sure it isn't tight, but make sure it stay in place to like be a choker and not a necklace. So Next thing you want to do is make sure you have enough room for your round wire ring. So I'm kind of gonna do a few centimeters on both sides, add a few centimeters on both sides to make sure I have enough room to wrap it around this, and I'll show you guys how to do that. But please make sure that your choker isn't too tight. Okay, so I have my measurements of my neck, and what I'm going to do is take this and I'm going to make sure I have enough room for that to connect. So I'm just taking this and I'm going to tuck the ends into my loop and connect it to some elastic, like so. Just making like a necklace choker or whatever, like so. And I'm just going to glue my elastic together so this can stay. Okay, so once your choker piece has dried, it should look like this, of course. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is find the center of the back, like so. I'm going to cut that open, and I'm going to make it into a necklace. So I'm going to grab my crimped closures. I'm just going to grab the silver ones. So I'm actually just going to grab 2 of those. You want it connected to each end, like so, and close them together. So now what you need are 2 loops and one of these little closure things. I forgot what they're called. I will leave it somewhere on the screen. Okay, you guys, so this sides look like this with my little thingy on it. And the other side is just a circle. So this is how we're going to connect the neck, like a necklace. Okay, so I'm going to take the remainder of my medium size elastic band, and this part you want to go around your waist. Mine doesn't fit, but if I, pulled it, it will. And I'm going to glue it the same exact way I glued the first one. And if you're skinnier, then you may need to cut off, some of it. But I'm going to use the remainder and glue it exactly how I glued my bust band in the first one. Okay, you guys, so I got my little choker piece. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. And next is the waistband. It's the same exact way as your choker. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. So you want to kind of center these wire rings and like line them up. Next, I'm taking my smallest elastic band, and I'm going to connect this all the way down to the bottom wire ring. From the first one, from top to the bottom, like so. And this is how our second body harness will look. So cute. So you're just gonna wrap the elastic around the bottom of the wire ring, and then you're gonna glue this part together and do the same thing to this. Okay, so you want to line your neck piece and your waistband together side by side like so. And then your middle piece, you want to make sure that it's centered in the middle. Okay, now that my neck piece is glued, I'm just gonna glue the waistband. Okay, so for this third DIY, I'm just using my lace bralette as a guide. And I'm using the thickest elastic I could find and the smallest elastic I could find. And this one's super easy, and we will be connecting everything with studs. Okay, so just gonna measure this. The same length as my bralette. Okay, so to connect the harness like a regular bra, we're gonna use our crimp clips on both sides, just like we did for the last bralette. Harness, I just want to say bralette. Just gonna outline this. And I'm going to cut this into 4. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my studs. And I'm going to attach the elastic bands that way. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and attach all of my smaller elastic pieces. Okay, so for the straps, you can actually put this on if you would like. I'm too lazy to do that right now. So I'm just going to go off of my bralette. And since I want the straps to be even, of course, I'm just going to measure this to this. Okay, so I didn't explain this part in the video, but I'm just connecting those 3 elastic pieces together using a stud, and that's how our bra will connect to our straps. Okay, so on this part, I'm just connecting my crimped closures to each end of the bralette, of the harness, and then that's how we're going to open and close our harness, just like the second one. Hoops and a closure piece, and this is how we're going to attach and detach our harness. As far as the back part of the sleeves, you want to place the closure in the middle. Make sure everything is even, and then it will tell you like where your strap should go, if that makes sense, you guys. So it should go straight down the middle of your bralette like that. Okay, I'm just going to add a few more studs and I'll be back with the try on. So that is it for this body harness DIY. Let me know how you guys like it, and also you guys give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Please tag me if you recreate any of them, and follow me on Instagram to see how I styled these, and also DM me if you would like any DIYs you see that you want me to do, or anything you want me to make. Just DM me and I'll try to make it for you. So yeah, that is it for this video. I will see you in my next one. Bye.